We're live on YouTube. Olivia's drinking her shake. She is just giving us all the vibes of health and wellness here on O&J today with her cute little shake.
I didn't put my thing to charge.
What thing, Crazy Cat?
My phone.
Oh. And we're going to go live on Facebook. Wait. When raindrops fell down from the sky. Hello everyone, we're just setting up here on O&J today. So just give us 1 second. Gonna pull everything up. How you doing there, Olivia?
I'm doing great.
You're doing great, honey. You're doing great.
Finishing up, pulling that up. Alrighty.
Alrighty, hello everyone, and welcome to a brand new episode of O&J
today.
Today, unfortunately, we're gonna start off with some bad news that just happened overnight.
Yes.
In Los Angeles. There was a shooting at a bar,
Mm-hmm.
and so far we know of 12 people that have died, and
Not including the shooter.
exactly, not including the shooter, because the shooter was found dead when the police arrived on the scene.
Yeah.
I don't even know what, like.
I woke up and it just made me so sad. I mean, my dad told me, and I feel like so when the Florida shooting happened at Parkland, that for me was like hit home, like, you know, like it was in our backyard, literally.
Yeah.
This for me also hit home, just because I've lived there. I know a ton of friends over there, and it's really scary, you know, and
Yeah, and it's so scary too that like
you can't go anywhere.
that you can't go anywhere without freaking out. So
Really?
like this was in a bar, a place that you go to have fun, and then this happens. We also saw this in the Pulse shooting. It was also at a bar. We've
Yeah.
seen shootings in theaters, movie theaters. When
There's
I go,
so many times that I go out, I go to the theater. Every time I go to the theater, I look where the exit is, and I think to myself, okay, how long is it going to be for me to run out of here, and how can I run out of here? Or like, now that I'm going to the reclining seats theaters, I'm like, okay, can I hide under the
exactly.
like, how can I get out of here?
Mm-hmm.
And whenever I'm at a club, especially,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say it in case we have people who are gonna know. I think of how dark it is and how scary it is that if somebody, especially that club, that there's one door to get in and out.
Mm-hmm.
I think to myself, how am I gonna get out of here if there's a shooting?
Yeah.
How?
I know every place we go now, we're always thinking like
You have to.
how to get out
and
the
that's
fast.
so sad.
Yeah, like how to get out the fastest, where to hide, and all that stuff. Like I went to the movies the other day, and again I was like, there was some guy that was sitting in front of me, and he was like acting suspicious, and I was like.
I've left movie theaters because I thought people, like, I went with a friend of mine.
Mm-hmm.
We went to go see a movie we were dying to see, and there was a very suspicious person next to me, and I was like not comfortable, and I turned and I was like, I think we should probably leave.
Yeah.
And we got up and we left.
I know, it's so scary, and it's so weird that we think of that now all the time.
It's just so sad, and like honestly, so I know we don't get political on the show, but I'm going to say something because I think like when you do have a platform, you do need to say something. Even if we don't have that many views, I think that, you know, I was talking to my mom about it this morning, and there's just a lot of hate.
Yeah.
Coming from both sides, left and right. There's a lot of hate. It's constantly people bumping heads, constantly fighting over things, especially on the internet. It really makes me sad to go on the internet or to go on Twitter, especially like days like today, that there was a shooting. People died. I don't care whether it was a Democrat or whether it was a Republican that died. I care that it was a human being that died. And that's what everybody should care about. That a human being, that person could have been your sister, your brother, your mother, your dad, your cousin. could have been you. That's what people should care about at the end of the day. It doesn't matter what political party they are in. It doesn't matter what stance they take. It matters that they were a human being. And it makes me mad. It makes me very fired up that people are on social media still spewing hate, still fighting over the political party thing, instead of really looking at the fact that exactly what they're spewing, that hate that they're spewing, is what makes this happen. That hate, like, what made that shooting happen comes down to the fact that whoever that shooter was obviously had a lot of hate inside of them.
Yeah.
And why are we circling that hate around on social media? Because I think that social media has a huge impact on why these shootings are happening. Because now everybody is constantly fighting, it's constantly negative.
Yeah, there's always like Twitter wars, like wars in comment sections, Facebook wars are so common.
Like, if you think about it, you look at now, today, the present, and you look back then, yes, there were problems. Yes, there were shootings.
We also didn't have like social media like that.
No, but we did have the news.
Yeah,
we did
exactly.
hear about these things. But what's the biggest difference is that we have social media now. So it's like, I really think that people just, I really believe that it's the hate that circles around on social media that gets people fired up. It gets me fired up. It gets me mad.
I mean, it gets anyone fired up, obviously. Like, look what just happened.
But when you have, and I'm sorry, when you have crazy people, like the people shooting other people, looking at those tweets, clearly it gets them fired up. I don't know if this was something political at all. I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying I think it stems down from all the hate that's happening right now. It's like, you guys try to let go of that hate, forget what stance like what political stance you're in, what political stance this person's in, and just think, what would happen if we put all that energy into actually uniting, actually trying to come up with a solution that both sides agree with, because that's what the conversation on Twitter right now is. Gun control or no gun control? Repealing the Second Amendment or keeping the Second Amendment? It doesn't matter. How about we try to figure something out together that we can all agree on, because that is what makes, compromise, and that is what makes America, is when people come together, they unite, the United States, literally, it's in there, come together, work together to find a solution. Don't blame the other side. Don't continue to spread that hate. Just let go of it. I'm gonna let go of it because there's a lot of hate in me. No, I'm just saying there's like a lot. I'm angry and I have to let that go. But it makes me angry that I need to think every time that my dad goes to work is something gonna happen at work for him. It makes me angry to think that when I go to the mall or my mom goes to the mall, is something gonna happen to them. My grandmother, how is my grandmother gonna run out of a situation like that? She can't.
I know, it's so scary to think.
So let go of that. Let go of the hate that you have for this or that, and start trying to unite together. Start trying to make a difference together, because let me tell you, it's obviously there's not a change happening for the people who have the power. I'm not going to say anything. The government right now who has the power isn't necessarily doing anything. So we have to start from the bottom if we want to see a difference.
Exactly. And again, what Olivia said, I think this is a great time.
Sorry.
Yeah. This is a great time to talk about these things and like really discuss ways to, make a change.
It makes me angry.
Because we see these shootings literally once a month or more. Every day, obviously, but like these massive shootings we see like once a month, and it's becoming numb, which is kind of disgusting.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
So
I don't want to have to write these victims are in my thoughts and prayers again, because at this point, it's like, I want to do something else. I'm going to continue praying for them, and I'm going to continue putting them in my thoughts, but I want there to be something else that we can do that this won't happen again. And I know that that's wishful thinking. I know I might have my head in the clouds, but you know what? We can't continue to let this happen. We can't. There needs to be something that we can do.
So yes, to wrap it up, Olivia put it greatly, and we do want to keep the victims of the shooting last night in our thoughts and our prayers. Yes.
Yes.
And again.
Last thing, want to say that along with keeping them in your prayers and thoughts, try to go and figure out, like a lot of people saying, I said it, I don't know what I can do. You know what we can do? We can figure out how to help.
Exactly.
We can figure out how to help them, help their families, and at least spreading that kindness will do something.
Exactly. So yeah.
Fired up.
Now, a weird shift, because this is like an entertainment show, and it's so annoying that we always have to be talking about these sad things, but it's necessary. Anyways, Olivia, how was your how was your Wednesday?
It was good. It was really productive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How was yours?
It was good. What did I do? I just applied for jobs. So same old, same old. And I went to the Cheesecake Factory.
Yum.
Yeah. Yes. Anyways, we have a lot of entertainment news to discuss. Fun things, interesting things to discuss as well. Possible new relationship, but we don't know if it's true yet. So we're gonna find out on O&J today. All right,
I
Olivia.
didn't even realize that you poured the coffee. Thank
Of course.
you. Well, I was heated.
Cheers.
Cheers. All right, our first story really does get me pumped because Kelly Ripa will be joining Mark Consuelos, her husband, on Riverdale. She will be playing Mark's mistress.
Yes.
It's a family affair. First it was Mark, then it was their son Michael, and now it's Kelly who is joining the gang of Riverdale. This is I was saying, like, is this a plan of Hermione or whatever? Forget. The joke. Pass. It was announced that Kelly Ripa will have a guest starring role as none other than her own husband's mistress. Mark Consuelo is in his second season of playing Harem Lodge.
Harem Lodge.
And he's suggested several times before that if Kelly were to take any role on the show, it would be his mistress. Ripa announced the news on Instagram, writing, "It's a family affair, Harem's mistress. 23 years of auditioning for a role I was born to play. Coming soon on Riverdale." A rep of the CW show confirmed this casting news and even offered up a character description for Kelly's mistress. So pretty much they're saying she's going to be confident, tough. She's beautiful, icy, very like feminine, who's caught up in conspiracies that are much bigger than she initially realized. So I'm personally really excited for this.
I'm excited too, but I'm very interested in seeing Kelly Ripa acting.
She started acting.
I know, but we haven't seen anything from her in a long, long time. And
I think she can do it.
I think she could do it too because her personality, I think, is perfect for this role.
She's awesome.
Like she can so put like a mistress.
I'm so excited
diva
for this.
like vibe for this role.
Yeah.
And I'm very happy for her. And it's gonna be really funny to see her playing her husband, her actual real life husband's mistress.
Yeah, I'm really excited for this. I love Kelly Ripa. Like, I love her.
Me too. She's so fun.
So, seeing her join her husband on this journey is really exciting. I love Riverdale, so putting the two together just makes me happy. And I don't know. I'm just excited for this. I think it's gonna give the show a little extra flair. Yeah, because she has that very like fierce side to her, as we can tell when she comments to people on Instagram. And I just like that they're like playing out this whole character, and oh my god,
hairball.
Literally. I don't know. I'm just super excited for this.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah. So.
And I don't watch Riverdale anymore. I stopped watching it because I thought it was atrocious. But this past episode got a lot of buzz because of
last
what?
night. Okay, so a little recap. We only get for the end. We'll just do it now. So last night was their episode, but it was a flashback to all the characters' parents. So the main characters, like KJ Appa, Lily, Camila, all played their parents, and it got a lot of buzz because they actually looked really good. Like, they took into consideration, like, okay, the hair, the eyebrows, like, they shifted eyebrows to make it look like the parents. It was really good. I thought, out of all the actors and actresses, the best was Lily Reinhart playing her mother, Alice, because her facial expressions and everything were like, oh, this girl does that. This girl, like, it was just like, okay, it was very good.
And Lily Reinhart in the show, the mom, has like such a distinct personality, so I'm sure it was really fun for her to play.
Yes.
So, yeah.
It was good.
It was all over social media, and I was like, what did they do? Like,
and last night was also Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos' sons debuted on the show.
No way, the son is on the show too?
Did you not hear me when I said first Mark, then their son Michael, and now Kelly? It's a family affair! That's what I said!
Oh my god, that's so fun!
Yes!
Wow!
That's why people are so excited.
That is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It was his debut because he was playing his father, like his actual father. He was playing him in the show.
Fun!
Yes.
I wanna do that. I want to join.
Me too.
Anyways, what did you guys think about Riverdale's episode last night, if you do watch Riverdale? And what do you think about Kelly Ripa joining the cast? And is it just going to be for one episode? Or like,
we don't know. And I'm sure if there's a Mistress, it's going to be more
she's
than
going to stick around.
Yeah, like I don't think they're going to just do one episode.
I see. Billy says, hello, beautiful people. Hello. Alita says, ONJ for president.
Woo!
And hello from Barcelona.
Oh, nice.
From Barcelona. I wish I was there.
Me too.
But I'm not.
We're in Miami.
We're in Miami. It's better, I guess.
It's not better.
It's better for like people in Barcelona, and for people in Miami, it's better for
I
us.
think people in Barcelona want to stay in Barcelona.
I don't know. I feel like Miami's so like, you're so cool if you go to Miami, like, wow. Like, when I went to school in Boston, everyone was like, wow, you're from Miami? That's so amazing. And I'm like, where are you from? And they're like, Utah. And I'm like, I love Utah. But like, Miami is like, Miami.
Yeah, but Barcelona is like Barcelona.
Even though I'd really love to go to, now that I said Utah, I've been dying to go to Utah to go skiing.
I would love to go to Utah to take ballroom lessons because everybody who comes out there is a pro.
Oh my god. Let's get you to Utah.
Yeah.
ONJ today takes Utah. We'll go skiing and do ballroom classes.
Perfect. Next story.
Next story.
Ariana Grande falls, tears up, and pretty much does a whole performance on her new song, Thank You, Next, on The Ellen Show. So Ariana Grande kept it very real during her Wednesday performance. The 25-year-old pop star gave the first performance to her new breakup anthem, Thank You, Next. And she was channeling the 1996 film, The First Wives Club. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. The ladies danced around to a tune on stage, which was set up to look like a wedding reception. At one point, Ariana stood up on a chair, but when she stepped down, she stumbled and fell, screaming, "Oh my God." But Ari quickly recovered and went right back into the next verse. The song got particularly emotional for Ari during a verse about her parents. You want to sing it so that they can know what it is?
I forgot the lyrics. One day I walked down the aisle, holding hands with my mama. I'll be thanking my dad, cause she grew from the drama. And she started crying when she sang that verse, which is a very emotional verse for her, which we'll explain later, but you can continue for now.
Okay. Thank you for that, by the way. The lyrics caused the singer to get a bit choked up, recalling her parents' relationship drama. But once again, she managed to make it through to a strong finish. Are we surprised to see that her performance didn't go as smoothly?
Well, I think okay, let's just break this down. First, it was the fall when she fell. I thought the fall was so like
genuine.
Seen it. Oh, you haven't seen it?
No, because I thought it didn't air.
It did air. It aired already.
It aired already?
Mm-hmm. Yesterday.
Okay.
I thought the fall was like, it wasn't a fall, it was a tiny little trip. Like she just stumbled, but like she said, "Oh my God," and she just started laughing, and it was so like genuine, and it was like, it made you love her even more.
Yeah.
Like I was watching it with a few people, and then they were like, "Wow, she's so cute, like I love her." Like the fall just made it like so real, and she was just like, whatever. And since Ellen isn't live, like she could have done it again if she wanted to, but she didn't.
I'm glad that she didn't.
Yeah.
I think it, again, makes her more relatable.
Exactly. And then with the whole verse of like her mom walking down the aisle, her dad being there to thank, I looked into this because we never see Ariana Grande's dad anywhere. Like she never posts about him. We see Ariana Grande's mom everywhere. Her brother Frankie Grande, her Nona, her grandfather who passed already. But we hear nothing about Ariana Grande's dad. And it's because her parents got a divorce when she was 8 years old. And she just like lost touch with her dad completely. Which she said is the hardest thing she's ever like had to deal with in her life, is like losing touch with her dad. And yes, they've seen each other here and there like a little bit and like bits, but they're just like not close at all anymore.
Wow.
So that's where the emotion came from. And another interesting thing about this performance as well is that, so she did the whole song, and then at the end of the song she ran up the stairs with her background singers. But Ellen called her back down, and apparently, like, she wasn't supposed to talk. Like, she was just supposed to sing, and that's it. But she, like, left, and then Ellen was like, hello, come back down. Like, come back, why are you leaving? So then Ariana runs back down, she's like, oh my god, I thought I was supposed to exit. And then she's like, no, you're not. Like, great job. And she's like, thank you. And she goes, I know you had a tough year. And she was like, and she, like, freaked out a bit, because I feel like she thought she was going to ask about everything that has happened. But she didn't, and I can feel like the tenseness, like, and I can't imagine her publicist behind the scenes like, no.
Yeah, for sure.
So, I don't know, you definitely have to watch it.
I want to see it. I didn't know it aired already. I was going to ask you. I tried looking it up and I couldn't find it.
Yeah, I don't know why it hasn't posted on YouTube yet. Yeah. But, great performance.
I want to ask you though,
because
I saw little previews of it, right? I necessarily wasn't too crazy about like the setup, the wedding reception setup, and having two other girls there with her. And I know it was inspired by the movie, but did you like it?
I loved it. I didn't like it, I loved it. It was probably one of my favorite performances from her.
Hubby!
I swear, you haven't seen it yet, so don't talk. But like when you see it, like you're gonna think it's so cute. Like, of course it mimics that movie, and the whole like the wedding reception is also in the movie as well. And it's just like she has her girls with her, and they're her good friends, and not just random background singers. It's Victoria Monet, who's a famous singer, and I don't know who the other girl was. It's one of her friends. But I thought it was so cute, and it was like her girls got her back. And then when she was about to cry, you can see like her friends like consoling her, like, you can do this, girl. And she was like, and then she started laughing. It was super cute.
Okay, then I've got to see it before I judge.
You'll like it. You'll like it.
Right.
I promise you.
Well, let's move on to our next story, unless people in the comments have something to say. If you saw it, let us know. Let us know what you thought. Did you like it? Did you not? Were you happy that we saw a real side of Ari?
Yes. And also, her breathing music video, did you see it?
Yes.
But
a little disappointed.
I was so disappointed.
I will say that she looked beautiful.
Yeah, stunning.
Especially the part where she had a side pony, a low side pony, and her hair was like beautiful.
I loved
her makeup.
The suit jacket with those boots.
That's what I'm saying, that part.
Oh my god.
But the music video, boring.
The music video was very boring, very average, and I wanted something like spectacular for her first music video, like, after all this madness. It's like so anticipated,
yeah.
like.
But what I will say is how impressed I am with the fact that she's like just picked herself up after this breakup and has put herself into her job and has worked her butt off.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
Angelina Carvalho said, Ariana Grande is the cutest. I definitely agree. But yeah, this music video really didn't do it for me. I was very upset after watching. Not upset, but I was like.
It was just boring. I was like, is it almost done?
I wanted more from it and I didn't get it.
Yes, because I really liked that song.
Me too.
Yeah, that was like one of the first songs that I heard from her album, and I was like,
just keep breathing and breathing and breathing and breathing. So good.
Anyways, next story. Chris Pratt and Anna Faris divorce includes 5-mile rule for living arrangements. So Chris Pratt and Anna Faris split, but that's not stopping them from living too far from each other. Actually, it's a part of their divorce settlement. Chris and Anna hammered out their divorce with the help of a private judge. According to the documents, they've agreed to live no more than 5 miles apart from each other for the next 5 years. The clause calls for a 5-mile rule to stay in place until their son Jack completes the 6th grade. If for any reason one of them needs to move further away, they have to give the other party written notice no later than 3 months in advance to the move. They also have to provide 30-day notice if they want to travel out of the country with Jack, and reasonable advance notice to travel out of the state. So it seems that these two are having a pretty good relationship, or ex-relationship, I should say, because they even went trick-or-treating with their son.
I saw that.
Both of their bays.
Yeah.
So we had, who was it, Michael Barrett, who is Anna's new boyfriend, and then Pratt's new boyfriend is Catherine Schwarzenegger.
Girlfriend.
Sorry, girlfriend.
Breaking news!
So my question to you guys and to you, do we think that this divorce settlement is a little excessive, or is this the way to do it?
So I have multiple thoughts on this divorce settlement. I really like that they're living in a 5-mile radius from each other because it's easier for the son, obviously. Like, going from house to house is very hard sometimes, and like being so close to each other is awesome. The thing that was like a little bit iffy to me was like the 30-day notice if they go like on a trip. What if you go on a last-minute trip and like you planned it 5 days before and then you can't?
Yeah. So I agree. I think that the 5-mile thing. I think when you get a divorce, like, and you have kids, I think your main priority needs to be the kid.
Yeah.
Or the kids, like plural. And I like the fact that it seems through these documents that they have put their son first.
Yeah.
And how it really is hammering out the fact that they want to keep him in the same school. They want to make sure he has like very like defined structure, because it can be hard on a kid when your kids are getting a divorce and there's not like an agreement. I do agree that the 30-day notice is a little like, oh my goodness, like what if you want to go to Disney? Like,
exactly, like for the weekend, for the day.
There's many days that we just pick up and go. But I guess like when you do have a divorce, that's like some things you have to be compromised.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Again, it was an agreement, so they both agreed on it, so I guess they're okay with it.
Yeah. What do you guys think? Do you think it was a little excessive for the 5-mile radius thing and the 30-day notice for traveling?
Yeah. I love the idea of them living close to each other. I saw a movie this weekend called Beautiful Boy.
Oh, you saw it?
I saw it. And the parents were divorced, and the mom lived in Los Angeles, and the dad lived in like San Francisco or San Diego. And the kid every weekend, or like every, I don't know, often had to get on a plane and go visit the mom, then get on a plane, go back to the dad, get on a plane, go, and it was like constant like back and forth.
Yeah, that's not healthy.
Exactly. And it, like, obviously it can work, but like it's probably so hard for the kid, like I can't imagine.
Yeah.
Especially in the movie, this kid was young. Like, it was like a 7-year-old getting on a plane by himself and like having to go back and forth.
Oh man.
So in this aspect, I really do like the 5-mile radius. I think it's a good idea.
I think it's a good idea too.
And like what you said, they're putting their son first in the situation, and I think that's the smartest
which is the way
thing.
it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because once you become a parent, you are no longer the priority.
Exactly. It's the baby.
The kid.
Like, I'm my mom's
like your
priority.
kid comes first.
Yeah.
And as a kid, your parents should come first.
Yes, of course.
Vice versa.
Yes.
The next story, I actually had as a first story, and then I found news that it was not,
like,
it was a rumor.
Yeah, Halsey shut it down, but we're still gonna say it.
Say it because I think it could stem a really good conversation with you guys. So invite all your friends right now, because I want the question I'm gonna propose to be answered. Because it has to do with social media and, a little hints from guys you like or girls you like. Just, like, it doesn't mean anything. The hidden messages behind social media.
Exactly. So if you're watching right now, make sure you go ahead and click that share button, because we want some different opinions on this.
Yes. But let's get to the story first. So one of the questions in Hollywood right now are John Mayer and Halsey dating? Or are they
flirting?
Like, what's going on?
Are they a potential couple in the future?
Yes. So it seems like they might be flirting with each other on social media. First, Halsey posted on her Insta stories that she was FaceTiming with John Mayer and captioned it, 7 a.m. carpool karaoke with John Mayer. Then John Mayer commented on Halsey's photo of her advertising a lipstick, she encouraged her followers to buy. He said, "It says my billing address doesn't match with the one on my credit card. I've never had this problem before. Can you text me? Thanks." She commented back saying, wrote you a song with the help hotline number in the chorus. Okay, yeah, like whatever, it doesn't matter. She just wrote to him saying
like little funny little jokes here and there, like to each other.
So, do you guys think this is flirty or not? She came back saying, "Guys, we're just friends. It's ridiculous that people are trying to make stories of the fact that we are a couple when it's just two friends having a good time, all this stuff." But when I read one of the articles, a really good thought popped into my head. They were saying a lot of fans were speculating that there was something going on because of how many pictures John Mayer liked of Halsey's. Like, there were screenshots. So it was like he liked a few pictures and how he was commenting on her stuff. And they were saying, "Oh, this is John Mayer," with little hints that he's interested. And this was right after she broke up with G-Eazy.
Yeah, it's been like a month.
Yeah, so I want to know, do you guys take that whole social media, a guy that you're interested in likes your photo, do you think that's a sign from him, that, "Oh, I'm interested," or do you think he's just mindlessly, do you think am I making myself clear?
I know what you're saying. So, basically, let's say you post a picture.
Yeah.
And a bae that you're interested in likes it, and you go, "Oh my God, he liked it. Does he like me?"
We all have that one person that we're
looking for.
Yeah, that we're "Did he like my photo?"
Oh my God.
And we think we brainwash ourselves. Are we brainwashing ourselves or are we not brainwashing ourselves that person liked our photo for a reason?
Wow, I will say, Olivia, when a potential bae, goes on your Instagram, likes a photo, and then likes various others that from the past, then there's something going on.
Yes, I agree.
Because, yes, you have the receipts that they're looking at you.
But I also, yes, because it's obvious.
You have the receipts and the footages that they're looking.
It's obvious that they're on there,
looking at
you know?
Slurring in your Instagram page.
But, in this case, he liked, I think it was 2 photos. So do we think, but still, they were kind of old and new.
Ooh, they're old.
I just want to know, what do you guys think?
I know, Olivia.
Sometimes there's "Oh yeah, there's a hidden message by that like," and other times there's no, he's just passing by and.
Yeah. I don't know, I think this is definitely, between Halsey and John Mayer, I don't care if she denies it, she's definitely being flirtatious here.
Oh, 100%.
They both are being very flirty with each other, and I think they're both...
But sometimes you have that friend that you can be flirty with, and it means nothing.
I guess, but I don't know. And John Mayer, as we know, he loves to flirt, and he loves to do other things.
Yes, because if you missed one of our episodes, we found out that John Mayer's body count is 500 or more.
Yes, he slept with 500 women or more, according to John Mayer.
Yes, that came out of John Mayer's mouth.
So anyways, I definitely think John Mayer's interested. I don't know about Halsey, but John Mayer, fact. No doubt about it, for sure, 100%. And I think Halsey's denying it so hard right now because she just broke up with G-Eazy.
Yeah.
That's my, opinion on it. But I don't know.
But do you think, applying it to real people, not Halsey and John Mayer, do you think the whole liking someone's photo is taken out of hand? Should we be, all of us who are watching right now, should we be taking that into so much consideration when a person likes your photo?
I think it's so interesting where you said that, when we have a bae that we want and they like our photo, we're brainwashing ourselves saying "Oh my God,
we want to convince ourselves.
They just liked my picture and he just liked it. He probably looked at it for a long time and was "Oh my God, I'm gonna like this," and he read the caption and he was "Oh my God." But yeah, it could very be easy to just be
because there's many times that I'm just scrolling through and I don't even realize what I'm liking.
Exactly. I don't know. It's very weird.
It's interesting.
But I will say, when someone lurks on the profile and likes like 10 pictures, that it's okay.
Usually, yes. Usually.
Then it's easy to tell, like, they're
not easy because sometimes it's just somebody who just doesn't. Like, it's weird how we put like this social.
Yeah, I know.
This social
media
norm.
lingo. Like,
yeah, like now
like,
we have a social media like
hitting
flirting.
messages. Yeah, like hitting messages in social media that mean something.
Do we like social media flirting? Do we not? What are our thoughts on it? What are your thoughts?
I don't know. I will say I did this like yesterday. Okay, there's like a potential. I can't believe I'm gonna say this.
Wait. Is it?
No, it's not.
No, is it this guy?
Who's that guy? No.
Banjo?
The banjoist? No. From The Bachelor?
Yes.
No, it's like you don't know this person.
What? You didn't tell me? We tell each other everything.
I'll tell you. Anyways, so yes, I just went and liked 3 photos just so this person knew, like.
You have to like. Yeah, I think.
I liked 3 and one of them was.
3 is the number.
I liked 3 and one of them was from 2014.
That's way far back.
Oh my god.
That's like really far back. Why that
That's so-
far?
Because like he barely posts any pictures, so it's like whatever. Anyways, I
think
hope
3 is the number.
I hope this person is not watching. That's all I'm saying.
I definitely think 3 is the number. You can't do 4.
You can't do 4.
You have to do 3.
Like 3 or 2, it's like
You think 2? I don't think 2.
2 if it's like a stalking photo from 2014.
No, but I think 3 is the number. But what about if you're not following the person? So like, you're not following the person. Do you follow them and like 3 photos or follow them and like 2?
I think it's the same.
Really?
I think if it's a new follower coming into your account, it's different because like they just followed you and they haven't seen any of your pictures, so they're going and lurking and it's like okay, whatever. Like he hasn't seen me yet. I don't know. Very interesting.
Interesting social media flirting. I don't know. I find it really interesting how like we've put rules.
Yeah.
Like
the hidden messages.
Yeah, like the 3 photos.
That's it.
No.
Comments, like if.
Yeah, but no, I think comments.
Yeah, potential base barely comment.
Yeah.
Anyways, Tati says, I like the shirt halves. Thanks.
Right, I like it too.
And Greg says hello. Hi, Greg.
Hi.
So yeah, very interesting the way social media works right now and how we like
interpret things.
Interpret things.
Interpret likes.
Interpret likes.
You know what is also funny?
Tell me, I love this conversation.
Yeah, me too. You know, I like talking about boys. I find like what I find funny is that like if there is a guy like or me, like I'll go and I'll like somebody's photo. For me it means something, but for them it means nothing.
Exactly. It's just very like confusing.
Like is he looking? Is he thinking? Oh my God, she just liked my photo, or does he even like realize that I liked his photo?
Sometimes people, me I guess too. People will wait like. Wait, no, wait. Like the person posts the picture, and then everyone likes it, and you wait till everyone's done liking it, and then you go back and you click like so that they notice that you liked it. Is that right? Yes! I'm so glad.
We're giving away our secrets!
I know.
I think I'm red because I'm
we're spilling the beans about what we do for secret. Like
people are gonna hate us because but everybody does it. It's social media info.
Like you wait to be that last person to like their photo so they know. And then your notification does not get lost in all the others. They know yours is there. Yeah. That's a strategy, guys. Y'all should do it. And that way I can know if you're interested. But anywho.
Oh my God.
Enough with ruining our secret.
You know what? That's hard. That's also really difficult because now Instagram changed its algorithm. So like there are photos like no, you should take back what you just said because there are photos that I see like 5 days later.
Yeah.
And I go and I like them and like it doesn't you know.
Yeah, like a lot of my Instagram likes come in slowly throughout the week now. Which is so annoying.
Yeah, so I think that used to be a strategy.
But now it's dead.
But now it's because there have been many times that like I'm like, why am I seeing this post from 5 days ago? Whatever. Like
exactly.
And it doesn't necessarily like
exactly.
You know, so
very confusing Instagram ruining our strategies.
Alright. Well, let's see if Instagram puts together John Mayer and Halsey.
Let's see.
Anyways,
find out after the break. Dim the lights. Here we go.
So our next story is Netflix releases their trailer to A Princess Switch, starring Vanessa Hudgens and Vanessa Hudgens.
Two Vanessa Hudgens.
One wasn't enough. So Vanessa Hudgens will play two identical people: Stacey, a baker from Chicago, and Margaret, the Duchess of Montenegro.
This little like palace or country that the other Vanessa Hudgens lives in is so confusing. It's called Duchess of Montenegro, a fictional town in the European nation of Belgravia or Belgravia. Genovia, Belgravia. What other weird towns can you name? Continue.
They cross paths when Stacey is invited to participate in a baking competition in Belgravia. When Stacey, let's hope that's not real.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's a fictional.
Thank
God, because when Stacey bumps into Margaret, they realize they look exactly alike. Then they decide to switch places temporarily. For the swap, Stacey cuts her hair and adopts a British accent. It all seems to be going fine until Stacey nearly blows her cover by using an American lingo, and Margaret can't seem to cook anything without burning it, despite the fact that she's pretending to be a baker. Stacey also seemingly falls for Margaret's fiance, a prince, while Margaret sparks a romance with Stacey's coworker. So, I mean, I'm gonna watch it.
I'm gonna watch it too, and I just can't tell if it's gonna be a really bad movie.
It's gonna be a wreck.
I don't think so.
I think it's gonna be a wreck because her accent sucks.
Awful. The accent was so bad, but it's one of those movies that are bad that are entertaining to watch.
No, this is
it's like a Hallmark film.
It's gonna be a wreck.
Like a Hallmark movie that like they're awful, but like you watch them because they're entertaining.
I feel like this is gonna be a wreck. I feel like it's a crossover of Princess Diaries, Parent Trap. There was another movie that I was like,
Chopped.
yeah,
She's a baker. Cupcake Wars.
No, but what I find interesting is even in the trailer, they like have a line that sounds so much like Parent Trap. It's like ridiculous. Like it was literally like the princess goes, "I have an idea," and my British accent is much better than hers. I have an idea.
It's horrible,
What
by
is
the way.
it? I think we should switch places. She goes, "Get out here, or get out."
Ah. Yeah, super. It looks like the taggiest film ever, but I'm definitely gonna watch it 100% fact while eating Christmas cookies.
Yeah, because it's on Netflix. It's free. Well,
Exactly.
not really free, but free.
Appy is watching. Hola, Appy, ¿cómo estás? But anyways, I think this Vanessa Hudgens movie is gonna be a bad, horrible movie, but very entertaining. I think. Like I saw the trailer and I was like, I want to watch this. Cause number one,
I'm going to, because you know what? There's so many times I'm just laying in bed at night and I can't fall asleep, and I'm just like, okay, let me see what's on Netflix.
let me fall asleep till this horrible Switch movie. Princess.
Yeah, but there are some Netflix movies that I cannot finish.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, sometimes Netflix does really well and sometimes it doesn't.
You know what? But what gives me hope on this?
What?
Is that all the boys I've loved before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it. That's the only one. Was really good.
Yeah.
Because the kissing booth to me was so cringy.
The Kissing Booth was a cringe movie. I was biting my arm the entire time. I almost bit my arm off because I was cringing.
No, you know which one I cringed even worse?
You know, the catfish one.
Sarah Bridges is a loser.
Sarah Bridges is a loser. Cringe.
Like I cringed. Like my skin
Ew.
was crawling.
Catfish at its finest.
Like none other. Like that was the worst
Worst movie, worst message.
Netflix movie ever.
Yeah, it really was. But I have a feeling this movie's gonna be like decent. Like it's gonna definitely be cringy because obviously that British accent atrocious, and just
You
the whole
think it's gonna be good?
good in a bad way. You know those movies that are just like you watch it.
Yeah, but like like All the Boys I've Loved Before, the trailer was great, and the movie was great.
Yeah, the trailer was
This
great.
trailer is rocky, and I have a feeling the movie's gonna be rocky.
And it's also like Christmas themed too, so like it's another extra layer of corniness.
Yeah.
So it's like boom, boom. I don't know. I am excited to see it though. I will say because I do love Vanessa Hudgens, and I'm sure like all Vanessa Hudgens lovers will watch.
Of
obviously.
course, like all our High School Musical peeps.
Exactly.
You know?
So I think it'll do well, and I think it'll get a lot of buzz for how bad it is. But we'll see.
Yeah.
I'm just excited for it. You just never know. What do you guys think of this Vanessa Hudgens movie? Do you guys think it's going to be a success or a total flop?
Flop.
I think it's going to be flop success. Flop. It's going to be like so bad that before you're like, okay, I have to watch it. Is it really that bad?
And then they're not even gonna be able to get through the first few minutes.
That's probably true. That accent is just like
horrible.
The accent's just gonna destroy
I couldn't
the
tell which one was the American and which one was the British.
I know, and then they both cut the hair, and then it's like confusing. It's like, who's who? Both Vanessa Hudgens, who, where, how, yeah. So.
Anyway, that's pretty much it for our stories, though.
Yes, pretty much it. Yeah. OMG today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you for watching. Please make sure you subscribe if you are watching from YouTube. Give us a thumbs up. Please, if you're watching from Facebook, share this on your feed so that people can come and join in on the conversation.
Yeah. Before we go there, I want to ask, what are you doing this weekend? Anything exciting planned? Because it is Thursday, Friday's Eve, and it's the weekend coming up.
No, but I'm sure that you have something exciting, and that's why you brought it up.
I do. I mean, not really that exciting. Tomorrow, I'm going to the Heat game.
Wow.
Yes.
Sun down.
I'm going to go watch some basketball, and then I'm going to go wreck the town. I don't know where I'm either going to go destroy South Beach, which we never go out in, like...
We never go out together.
True, Olivia and I never go out together.
Why?
Because you text...
I invite you.
I invite you too. You text me last minute and you go, come to a party. And I look at the watch, it's 10 p.m. and I'm already out. Oh, I'm at 1-800 lucky. We just have to plan better, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hashtag get Olivia and Javi out together. We should go out, like date.
Go like my Instagram photos.
I will, yes. If we don't get a babe by like 30, we're gonna start dating. It has to happen.
We're not dating.
We have to.
We're not dating. We're gonna buy a house.
Oh, that's right. We'll buy a house together. We'll be like roommates.
We'll be roommates.
And they were roommates.
We'll be roommates.
We'll be roommates. It'll be so much fun.
But we're not gonna be dating.
Yeah, gross.
Yeah.
Dating, hello, Olivia. Nightmare.
Dating, Happy 305. Oh God.
Oh, jeez. Angie Carvalho, oh, this is a comment from a long time ago, I missed it. She said, wait, Javi was talking to the banjo guy on The Bachelorette?
Yes!
We need that story. So, Angie, yes.
We'll finish off our few minutes with
We'll
this.
finish off our few minutes with this, yes. So, the banjoist, I don't even know how
Who went home the first night.
He went home the first night. I don't even know how this happened. Like, how did we even start talking?
I think you liked his photos on Instagram.
Okay, yeah, so I went and I liked, because his Instagram videos are hilarious. It's him playing the band, like, and I went to the farm and I saw a cow and I wanted to milk a damn who knows how. And I loved it. So, and he's like a sailor, like he goes boating like every day. So I went through and I was liking his pictures, and then he followed me on Instagram. He followed me. And then I also, I wrote to him on one of his stories about, he was playing a song on the banjo, like a live, whatever, I don't know what it was. He played a song, and I was like, oh my god, this song's great, haha. And he said, thank you so much. And then we started talking, and now we're talking again, because I commented back to a story of his, because he was literally sailing by himself in the middle of the ocean in like a hurricane, and he was just playing the banjo, and the water was like, and he was by himself, so I was like, wow, that looks rough. And then we started talking again. I have to show you those receipts.
I know.
But anyway.
Here's the story.
Yeah, so me and the banjoist from The Bachelorette are friends. So that's pretty exciting.
Yeah, I don't have any Bachelor fans.
Uh,
Friends.
You should make them really fun. I also am friends with like the chicken guy a little bit, David, because I see him.
Yes, he's everywhere.
I literally, Olivia, have ran into him like 5 times. 5. So I feel like he thinks I'm
Maybe
stuck.
I should hang out with you.
I think so too. I ran into him at
Even
the
though I
wharf.
don't like the chicken guy.
I ran into him at the wharf and we took a selfie together.
I saw that.
And then I ran into him at the FSU tailgate. He was there, and obviously.
Because he goes to UM now.
Yeah, he goes to UM. And obviously I was standing right next to him, so he probably thinks I'm a stalker. Anyways. That's my story, Angie. Glad you asked. Very funny.
Anyways, thank you guys for watching. We hope you have a wonderful Friday's Eve.
And a wonderful
weekend. You can follow me on Hello Olivia blog. You can follow Javi on
Javi Rock 305.
And you can follow us on ONJ Today, where we have the hottest chisme going on in Hollywood.
Yes, we love reading your comments.
Yes.
They're always so fun. We love a little controversy in the comment section. Make it happen.
Thank you guys so much for watching. And again, we want to send our condolences, our prayers, and thoughts to the victims out in California.
Yes. Have a wonderful Friday's Eve, everyone, and we'll see you on Tuesday.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god.